If this is your first time here and would like to see more videos like this, consider subscribing and clicking the bell so you don't miss anything.
Hey guys, Lawrence DeMonico here. We'll see how many comments I get about looking exhausted or tired or having red crying eyes. But I need to post this video. I need to get this video up for everybody to see. A couple comments hit social media this morning suggesting that we lost that round in the court last week, and people are freaking out, and assumptions are running wild. So I want to get this video posted as quickly as possible and kind of address what's going on. Everybody knows that we were in court last week. I posted a video kind of bringing everybody up to speed after that. Now, the outcomes that I mentioned in that video were that the judge could just rule on our injunctive relief, either grant it or deny it, possibly remand the issue back to the ATF and have them start from scratch, or the judge could possibly look outside of the administrative record. Now, one of the things I did not mention that happened in court last week, but it became apparent to the judge that we have been cheated, that we have not been allowed to submit our evidence and expert witness testimony, videos, like all of our evidence into the administrative record. He finally was able to clearly understand that, and he addressed that. At one point, he actually said to us, and when I say us, I mean the plaintiffs and defendants, that we have backed him into a corner. He stated that there is it's very common to hear federal judges talk about their wide discretion that they have as a federal judge. They can, do a lot. But he went on to say that we have forced him into a corner. There is what the law will allow him to do, and there is what he should do. And he was very clear about that. A couple days prior, in another hearing with the same judge, he mentioned that he would not be setting precedent, like he would not be making new law. So, in Wednesday's hearing, when he told us that those were kind of the three options that were on the table, we were discussing those. Looking outside of the administrative record is not really going to be a possibility. It would require him to basically create new precedent. So I wasn't holding my breath on that. Then, ruling on injunctive relief. I expected him not to rule on that until after we had filed our motion to remand this back to the ATF and have them start from scratch. So we are currently in our period to file that motion to remand it back to the ATF. Then the DOJ gets a couple of weeks to file their response to that motion. And then it's going to be, a week or two before the judge would make a ruling on that. Now, rather than waiting to rule on them all at the same time, the judge went ahead and ruled against our motion for injunctive relief. Now, in his ruling, he cited his reason. Now, when you make an argument for injunctive relief, there are only three things that you get to argue. The most important is your likelihood of success of winning the case based on the merits. The second is irreparable harm. Like, are you harmed in a way that money damages can't resolve? And you also get to argue how the public and government will be damaged. Harm to the government and public. Now, the judge cited that our argument for irreparable harm wasn't good enough. The bar is set extremely high when you argue irreparable harm. I don't want to say it's unobtainable, but it's extremely high. The judge said we didn't meet that. Now, I feel good about that decision because he could have just said that our likelihood of success based on the merits wasn't good enough. He did not say that. And not saying that signals to us that our likelihood of winning based on the merits is good. And we've always felt that our likelihood of winning is extremely good. As I mentioned in the last video, the exam performed by the ATF is trash. The report done on the exam is trash. The administrative record is trash, especially since we have been denied the ability to submit into the record. So our likelihood of winning based on the merits, like, he does not come out and say it is high, but had that been the linchpin, he would have said that. So saying that we didn't meet that extremely high bar set for irreparable harm, I'm not really all that surprised. So what does that mean? We were denied injunctive relief. What does that mean? How does that play out? Now, there are a lot of rumors, people spinning out of control on the socials, whatever. Not getting injunctive relief, all that means is we do not have the court's protection to continue operating during litigation. That doesn't mean we have a court order to stop. The judge has not told us to stop. It's not ordered us to stop. He has said, by denying our request for a preliminary injunction, is that we don't have the court's protection. Now, what's the million-dollar question? Are we going to stop? Nope. Not today. Not happening. I don't know how many times I need to keep saying this, guys, but I'll say it again. We're not stopping. We're not going to stop until a competent court issues a legal determination on the definition whether or not the FRT is a semi-automatic trigger or a machine gun. I don't think I can be any more clear. We are not going to stop until a competent court issues a legal determination on the classification of the FRT-15. It's easy as that. So, at Rare Breed Triggers, what are we doing? It's business as usual. Manufacturing, selling triggers. So, you can just expect us to continue posting triggers to the website on a daily basis. So if you guys have any more specific questions, please mention them in the comments, tag me. We are extremely busy. My head is spinning. Things are that crazy for me right now. I just did a deposition yesterday. It took all day, a deposition in our lawsuit against Big Daddy Unlimited. And now there is news today of Big Daddy Unlimited coming to market with another infringing trigger, but I'm not going to get into that in this video. You know, give me a day and I'll have another video for that one. All right, guys. Stay safe, kick ass, and I'll keep you guys posted. Take care.
Thanks for watching, and please consider subscribing by clicking on the bell. Also, let us know what content you would like to see in future videos.